Hello and welcome to everyone watching the Rena Melanin channel. Wherever this day may have found you, I am glad that you are here. My name is Chelsea, also known as CM Lockhart, and I am here to bring some melanin to your pages. This is the series on the channel called the Melanin Spotlight, and like everything related to Rena Melanin Publishing, it's designed to make you guys aware of some amazing books written by Black authors that you may or may not already know about. These are books by all types of published authors. Some I've read, others I haven't, but all of them are worth giving a look and a chance. If you haven't already, be sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos on the channel. Alright, let's get into this. The first book on this list is called Smash It by Francina Simone. And this book is about Olivia Liv James, and she is a junior in high school and not what most people would call cool. So when she shows up to a Halloween party in khakis, she decides that it's time for a change. So she sets out to remake herself by, as Miss Frizzle would say, taking chances, making mistakes, and getting messy. But change is never an easy thing, and Liv has her hands full trying to figure out how to smash it. This book is set to release on September 22nd of this year. Alright, so the second book on this list is Now That I Found You by Christina Forrest. This book follows Evie Jones, who is born to be a star. She comes from two famous parents and has the iconic Evelyn Conaway as her grandmother, so the spotlight is literally made for her. But when a friend betrays her to steal center stage, she decides to do the only thing that she really can: make a public appearance with America's most beloved actress. But Evelyn hasn't been in the limelight for nearly 2 decades, and she disappears right before the award ceremony she's supposed to appear at with Evie. So there's nothing left to do but to track her down. Throw in a cute musician named Milo Williams, a few iconic outfits, and a bob cut wig, and you have all the ingredients you need for a romantic goose chase through New York City. This book is set to release on August 25th of this year, and if you guys are interested, there's a spoiler-free review on the channel that you can check out after you finish watching this video. Alright, so the next book on this list is Reaper of Souls by Rena. This is the sequel to Kingdom of Souls, and it follows the story of Ara, who was born magicless, who now has the magic that she wanted, but it came at a steep price. Now, she has to figure out her connection to the Demon King and defeat him. To do that though, she must return to the tribal lands in search of help from her parents' people. The obstacles in front of her seem more impossible than ever, and it's a wonder if she can do them at all. This book is set to release on February 18th of next year. Alright, so the next book is called The Black Kids by Christina Hammond. Set in LA in the year 1992, Ashley Bennett is at the end of her senior year and looking forward to the endless possibilities of summer. She comes from a wealthy and prominent Black family, but things shift dramatically for her and her family when 4 LAPD officers are acquitted after beating Rodney King half to death. Now she's one of the Black kids. And as protests take over LA and the city burns, she's left to wonder, who is us and who is them? This book is set to release on September 1st of this year. Alright, book number 5 is The Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson. And this book follows Emmanuel Moore, who is not supposed to exist. She is the daughter of an outsider, and her mother's once proud family has fallen into disgrace. Emmanuel does her best to follow the teachings and preachings of Bethel, but when she's lured into the dark wood where 4 powerful witches were killed and where their spirits still lurk, she begins to learn more about them, her mother, the truth of the church, and the true threat to Bethel. This book is set to release July 21st of this year, and I will probably be picking up a copy myself because I'm intrigued. Alright, so book number 6 on this list is Witches Steeped in Gold by Sienna Smart. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name correctly, but I am definitely interested in picking up a copy of this book once it releases. It is about Araya, who has spent her life in a cell, and Jasmine, who is the queen's daughter. These 2 witches are sworn enemies, but, as they say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So these 2 enter into an alliance to face a mutual threat, but revenge is a bloody pursuit, and nothing in this dangerous game is certain. This book is set to release on April 20th of next year. The 7th book on this list is A Queen of Gilded Horns by Amanda Joy. This is the sequel to A River of Royal Blood, and Eva and Issa must now work together to save their kingdom. Fleeing with Issa as a prisoner in search of her father's family, the girls are bonded now, their lives literally in each other's hands. But when Eva gets sent to death's door with more questions than answers, she must not only survive, but unite everyone, including her sister, before it's too late. This book is set to release on March 16th of next year. Alright, so the 8th book on this list is Cry of Metal and Bone by Elle Penelope. And if you guys have been on the channel for any length of time, you know that I really enjoy the Earthsinger Chronicles and pretty much everything that Elle Penelope writes. And this is the 3rd installment of the Earthsinger Chronicles, and the story takes place 6 weeks after the fall of the Mantle, the magical barrier that divided Elsira and Lagrimar for centuries. The lands are struggling to unite, and a group opposed to uniting the lands has risen up. So with missions kept secret from the Queen, an assassin looking to escape her captors, and a dark threat rising in a new land, time is the friend of no man. This book is set to release on August 11th of this year. The 9th book on this list is The Voting Booth by Brandi Colbert. This story is an all-in-one-day love story and follows the story of Marva and Duke as they try to vote in their first election. But when Duke is denied that right, it sends them on a whirlwind day of trying to accomplish one thing, making sure that his vote counts. In the midst of all this, though, they find that their connection runs deeper than democracy. This book is set to release next week on July 7th. Alright, so book number 10 and the last book on this list is Charming as a Verb by Philippe. This book follows Henry, otherwise known as Halty, and Corinne Troy. Halty is a star debater, popular student, and dutiful first-gen Haitian son who can charm anyone. Corinne is his classmate and neighbor, but when she gets some dirt on him, she blackmails him into helping her change her image at school. He agrees, but there is always more to things than what's on the surface. At first glance, this book gives me a gender-swapped version of Love Don't Cost a Thing, and I'm here for it. I'm not sure if that's actually the premise or not, but that's kind of the vibe that it gives me, so I will definitely be picking up a copy, and it is set to release on September 8th of this year. If any of these books piqued your interest, then I recommend adding them to your TBR list on Booksloft. Booksloft is the app that I've been using recently to keep track of what I'm reading, what I've planned to read, and what I've already read. It's a smooth app, it's pretty to look at, it's easy to set up, and it's constantly updating. You can organize your books however you feel like. You can add recommended books on your page. There's a community tab so you can chat and interact with other people. And honestly, you guys, I really just enjoy using this app. I think it's great, and I think it's very user-friendly as compared to like something like Goodreads. So if you're into trying something new and you're looking for something to keep track of your books, I highly recommend that you download the app and give it a try. The app is free for iOS and Android, so I highly recommend that you guys check them out. And once you sign up to give them a try, I also recommend that you follow Written in Melanin because, I mean, why not? There are links to everything, including the books I mentioned and Booksloft, down in the description box below. These are just a few books, but please remember that you cannot be passive in supporting Black authors. You have to be vigilant. Alright you guys, that's it for this video. I will leave links to where you can purchase my book, Keeping Promises, and follow me, CM Lockhart, and my company, Written in Melanin Publishing, on social media. If you enjoyed this video, please tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications. There are new videos on the channel every week. If you love books by Black authors, consider supporting us through Patreon. Every penny goes to supporting Black authors and bringing more of their books to the masses. You also get access to writing resources, exclusive content, entry into book giveaways, and more. There is a link in the description box below if you're interested. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I hope your days are lovely and your books are interesting. Bye!